Wheeler, a point to end the season. First of all, how do you assess the game?
Yeah, it was obviously a difficult game mentally for us. We had nothing to play for, but we had to show standards and personal pride, and importantly we had to put a good performance in for the fans who have been unbelievable all season. And we said before, it's not good enough to just come and turn up. Season's not been good enough, we know that, so it was very important that we owed a lot of people and at least a performance, and I think we got a decent performance.
Ultimately, as you say, it's not been good enough this season, we know that. How much responsibility are the lads taking in there? How much of the blame are you guys shouldering for
Yeah,
all
the blame, definitely. Since I come in, there's been enough games, at whatever stage of the season, it's not been good enough. And yeah, we've had manager changes, we've had certain things, but there's over 30 players in there that are more than capable of staying in this league, and way more than that. So yeah, full responsibility. We've had a week, obviously, this week to reflect and process it, and now just got to have a little reset, and next year is so important that we make it a successful club again.
As you say, it's all about rebuilding now, but how do we do that? Is it a case of getting away, clearing the heads really, and then coming back for pre-season and starting again?
Yeah, of course, obviously difficult circumstances, but all human beings with families, so I think it's first of all important to go and definitely reflect and process, and not dismiss it, but for at least a few weeks enjoy some family time. I'll have some time with my daughter and my partner, and I think it's important to do that, so it's a fresh one next year. Can't come back next year and dwell. We have to come bright minds, bright attitude, and really get this club going in the way it should be.
As you say, we can't dwell and we can't, think about what's gone before. We can't look back at games and think what could have been. But we can't just forget what's happened, can we? We've got to learn from this process and this season.
100%, yeah, it should hurt. It has to hurt. And you don't really want anyone to be a part of it next year that's not hurting. And that has to be the fuel. Like if we haven't got enough fuel for next year, then I don't know what to say or do, because we should be really hurting, and there's no way that we cannot put it right next year. We have to be good next year. It's just how it is.
I think a lot of the frustration that will come, and I'm sure it does for you guys as well, it does for the fans. We've shown towards the end of the season there is real quality in this squad. We've scored, I think, 13 goals in the last 6. That's not the form or the performances of a side that should be going down. But why are we only seeing that now, I guess, is what a lot of people would ask.
Yeah, difficult question, because since I come here myself, I always knew that we had that run in us, and there was points along the way where, like Fleetwood away, things like just games where you think, right, now it's time to kick on, and I think we never did, and we kicked on probably a little bit too late. Amazing run that I think still left us 4 points out of it. So too little too late, but it doesn't take away from the fact that we had 46 games this year to be successful, and it's been nowhere near good enough.
Mark's came in and with Glyn and perhaps simplified things slightly, and we've seen some great play, and as we said, plenty of goals. How have you found it working under that coaching staff after a couple of changes, with you only coming in January as well?
Yeah, of course, again, it was difficult, as I wasn't here long when the change happened, so that is always difficult. But no, the manager, Glyn, they've been fantastic with me, shown faith in me, shown that they trust me, and yeah, they give you that, you want to run through a brick wall for them, they give you that, and yeah, I honestly, it's tough to stand here and pick positives out of my relationship with the staff when we have been relegated, of course, but yeah, they've been brilliant with me, trusted me to play majority of the games. Just wish we could have stayed up, because a lot of people deserve that at least.
Obviously, you arrived to us from the National League, from Gateshead. How tough is it going to be to get out of that league? Obviously, we're going into this one saying we need to go straight back up, but we can't turn up there thinking that because we're a bigger side that we're just going to roll people over. No,
it literally doesn't happen like that. You look now, there's massive clubs already there. Oldham, York, Forest Green, lots of clubs with big budgets, so it's not going to be easy. I think we've got to be ready for that. On the other hand, I also think with creating a good culture, good standards at the club, and sort of for me, I'm looking at it's a clean slate now. Like the standards have got to go through the roof. It will take simple things for it to be good, but if the simple things like the standards, the culture, the work ethic's not there, I think a lot will be in for a shock and it'll be a tough season.
I'm sure the fans will appreciate your honesty in this, and you did touch on the fans earlier, but we've got to say, I mean, over 8,000 inside Brunton Park for a game where we're already relegated it's incredible, and we say this every week about the fans, but when it comes to next season, they're going to be absolutely huge, and I'm sure we'll take massive numbers everywhere we go, as we always do.
Yeah, I honestly don't have the words to thank the fans. We have deserved not much credit at all, if any, at all, and just walk around the pitch there and every single one's clapped us off and we're already relegated. It's unbelievable. It's the best support I've ever had by a mile. I just want to thank them so much. Every away end is a sellout nearly. It's bouncing, and yeah, I think today sums it up. Like, relegated a week ago and every single one claps us off. They're chanting all game, and they're honestly a credit to themselves and they're a credit to the whole of Carlisle.
Thanks for your time, Whelan. Appreciate that.
Cheers, thank you.